No matter how hard you work, no matter if you go to school, if you have a good job, if you pay taxes, it's never good enough for you to have a little bit of peace of mind.
And welcome back to Square Off. Arizona dreamers are on edge again. A new executive order by President Donald Trump targets the in-state college tuition that Arizona voters approved for dreamers 3 years ago. Trump's order could end their hopes for a future in the United States, which even Trump agrees is the only place they've called home.
Reyna Montoya and her fellow DACA recipients have braved many storms over the years.
It's constantly waking up like you have a cloud on top of your head, constantly not knowing when it's going to rain.
President Donald Trump is the rainmaker again, with a new executive order titled Protecting American Communities from Criminal Aliens. The order directs the Attorney General to stop the enforcement of state laws that provide in-state higher education tuition to aliens, but not to out-of-state American citizens. Montoya believes the Trump order is likely to land in court.
He doesn't have the power to do that. He's going against current federal law.
In 2022, Arizona voters narrowly approved Proposition 308 with 51% of the vote. The ballot measure allowed DACA recipients to receive in-state tuition at Arizona colleges. Montoya says Trump has been sending mixed messages to dreamers.
The only thing that I see consistent is that he says one thing that he wants us here, but his actions are speaking louder than words.
During his first term, Trump tried to end the 13-year-old DACA program that protects dreamers from deportation. Almost 8 years later, Trump did appear to soften his stance.
And we have to do something about the dreamers because these are people that have been brought here at a very young age.
Trump's executive order could become an issue in the Republican race for governor in 2026.
As a business leader and Republican, I will be voting yes on Prop 308. It will improve Arizona's economy.
Trump-endorsed candidate Karen Taylor Robeson backed the ballot measure that gives in-state tuition to dreamers, a law the Trump administration is now targeting.
A spokesman for Karen Taylor Robeson never responded to a request for comment on her apparent conflict with Trump's position. Taylor Robeson's leading opponent in the GOP primary for governor, Congressman Andy Biggs of Gilbert, said in a social media post that Trump was right about ending in-state tuition. Trump has endorsed both Taylor Robeson and Biggs. Democratic Attorney General Kris Mayes said in a statement that President Trump's order won't affect Arizona. Quote, Arizona's voter-approved law providing for in-state tuition for Arizona high school graduates or attendees is consistent with federal law, Mayes said. The executive order does not and cannot change that.
Make no mistake, this is the Axon bill, and it is specifically tailored to address Axon's demands. We need to fight this bill with everything we have.
Looking to the week ahead, Scottsdale Mayor Lisa Borowski and the City Council will vote Tuesday on how much to spend on a fight against taser maker Axon. Governor Katie Hobbs signed a bill that clears the way for Axon's new billion-dollar headquarters in North Scottsdale by canceling a citywide vote on the project. The council will decide whether to spend $200,000 over the next 2 months on an attorney who will explore the city's legal options. When we come back,